Head of Global Research Product at William O'Neill. He's joining us right now to take some questions. Dean, great to have you with us here. It's an important day for us. The budget is an important event in the financial calendar in the country here. But I mean, the big overlays, what's happening globally. Are the lows in the US markets according to you, Dean? Or do you think there is more to go before we can say that with some confidence? What's your sense?
Yeah, we certainly had a pretty good day today in the market. We look at follow-through days according to our methodology, and we did have that today. So, which means, if you look at historical precedents on a follow-through day, 50% of the time we will get the next leg of the bull run. But I think we still have to be a little bit cautious. I would say don't jump in all at once. Tomorrow. We did have a follow-through day. However, we may still run into resistance and the follow-through day may fail. In fact, historically, 50% of the time it didn't work. So we would certainly nibble on some stocks here and there, but we have to watch the price action for the stock very closely. Okay. So I would say we're in the right track, but not quite out of the woods.
Okay, Dean, good morning. What about the Indian market, especially if you have tracked the two big indices, the Bank Nifty and the Nifty IT? Thoughts here?
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot of names popping up in financials. In fact, like state or public sector banks, like State Bank of India, ICICI Bank, Union Bank of India. Those are all names that are looking actionable now. On the tech side, I'm noticing that Bharti Airtel looks fairly good here. I think if the stock can get over 735 rupees, basically it's going to clear a lot of the resistance and make its way up into breakout situation. We also like Infosys. I think Infosys is hanging in there well. Yes, these are the two sectors that I would watch carefully. But financials look like it's giving us a lot of opportunities now.
Okay, Dean, the nemesis for the Indian market and the economy is usually crude. At 91, we are uncomfortable. What are your charts telling you about crude and dollar index?
Yeah, those are great questions. First of all, the dollar index, certainly it looks like it wants to go higher. It's only natural because U.S. is intent on raising interest rates. And when that happens, the dollar tends to get stronger. So we're at around 97 now, but the chart, looks like it wants to go higher. There's no resistance level at the moment. And there's a lot of reasons for the dollar to go up. That needs to play. That's probably already playing out in emerging markets. We're seeing a lot of markets kind of taking a hit, but we'll see how that goes. But oil and gas, certainly, we do see continued tightness in terms of supply there. So I think oil will likely edge up a little bit higher as well.
Okay, from this $90 a barrel level, that would make every Indian investor very uncomfortable for sure. But Dean, let's circle back to the budget expectations, because this time around there is a thrust on a couple of sectors, whether it's infrastructure, green energy, insurance, real estate. From a technical standpoint, do you track any of these stocks that look good to go for more?
Yeah, for us, cap equipment space looks particularly attractive at the moment. There's a lot of names that are sort of setting up for breakouts, making new highs. And I like these names because they're kind of early stage base, meaning that they haven't had a huge run. For example, alternative energy space, I think a lot of names are extended. They've done very well, but I think it's too late to pour money into that particular group. But in cap equipment, names like Larsen and Toubro, Apple, you have Bharat Dynamics. Those are looking fairly good. I would say in oil and gas, one name stands out is Oil and Natural Gas Corp. That name is a large cap, and it's looking like it's going to break out. So definitely interesting names there.
Okay, I didn't hear you say Reliance.
Reliance, I haven't taken a look at Reliance in a while, but I think they should do well because has presence in oil and gas sector as well. So you just need to make sure that it's going to find support at a moving average and bounce from that level with good volume, and that's your signal to get in.
Okay, Dean, you spoke about the PSU banks. What about the private banks? Yesterday, by the way, HDFC Bank ADR was up 4%. It will be interesting to see how that one moves in local market here. But that also had a bit of a breakout or mini breakout yesterday. So any thoughts here?
Yeah, I mean, I think given the fact that U.S. Is having a follow-through day, which means we might see a bit of risk-on type opportunities for foreign investors, they tend to gravitate towards private sector banks, and I wouldn't be surprised if HSBC Bank, actually, get over a lot of the resistance level. But the one that continues to look good in my view is ICICI Bank. That one looks particularly good.